What's up guys, Dave here, and today I'm back with another review for Dragon Ball Super episode 104. And this episode was the episode that I didn't want to come. This is the episode where everything kind of dips. The last three I think were great episodes. I really enjoyed them, and this episode today was just like it kind of took a nosedive. And I checked the comments of Crunchyroll, and a lot of people seem to like it, and for me, I can't see why. I'm probably the only one that feels this way, but I feel as though Goku kind of brought the whole episode down for me. And everything surrounding his abilities and the fight going on between Hit and Dispo. But before I go into any of that, I just want to start from the beginning and kind of make my way there. So in the beginning, we have Dispo versus Hit. Dispo is giving Hit some trouble, as we saw in the preview. Obviously, we read in this an episode synopsis that came out like a week ago. Hit is in trouble because Dispo can move faster than the speed of sound and light, which is that's very dangerous territory that's a very dangerous ability to give someone. I mean, maybe his weakness is that he can't change direction once he's moved, because then after a while, after Hit kind of starts figuring out Dispo's movements, he kind of tricks him into getting to the edge of the stage, and then Dispo comes at him, and he uses a time skip, obviously, and Dispo flashed straight through him and off the stage. I would have thought he would be able to kind of change direction, but he just carried on going forward. So I guess that's his weakness that they introduced. I don't know, but we'll have to see. And then they introduced this other character, Kushin, from Universe 11. One of the 4 remaining paratroopers left, and he has this ability to, create ropes of energy with, create ropes with his energy, sorry. And him and Dispo team up against Hit. And at this point, I was thinking, Hit could just take on both of these guys. But obviously, I saw in the preview that Goku's going to come and help him. And once Goku arrives, the fight starts dipping. The episode starts dipping, because before it was like a tactical match between Hit and Dispo to figure out, how to counterattack the other person's abilities, and I thought that was really cool. And I really liked Hit, by the way, in this episode. He's a really cool character. He's one of my favorite characters introduced in Super. He's very intimidating. His voice actor is really great. He has very cool abilities, obviously. And yeah, so he's a great character to watch in an episode. And then Goku comes in, just in Super Saiyan God, with no explanation, obviously. Why not? I was thinking he was going to transform. People were like, whoa, what's this? Like, what is he doing this for? But it's just quickly summarized by Whis saying Goku's using the ability is faster than Super Saiyan. And that's official Crunchyroll subs. He said it's faster than Super Saiyan, but isn't like Super Saiyan 2 and 3 faster than Super Saiyan? Like, whatever, man. He said it's faster than Super Saiyan and consumes less stamina than Blue. But there's still an explanation as to how Goku managed to achieve Super Saiyan God again. Now, granted, in the manga as well, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan God, and I don't remember them explaining. Maybe they did in like a panel. They explained how he managed to get to reach that without having to do the whole ritual thing. But suddenly, Goku can go Super Saiyan God now. So yeah, there's that. And then after this, he kind of fights against Dispo, and then this is what annoyed me the most. He uses the technique of transforming into a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, to get the strength that he needs to attack, and then staying in his Super Saiyan God form for the speed, which is something Vegeta did back in the Goku Black arc, well, in the manga anyway. And he used Super Saiyan God, and then he used that technique to overpower Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black. All these names are very long, so I'm just gonna say Goku Black. He used it to overpower Goku Black, and he backed him into a corner so much that he had to force them back into fusing together. Goku Black and Zamasu fusing together to make the fuse Zamasu, I guess. That technique was very effective in that fight. But in this one, he just does it, he misses, and then I don't think he does it again. He either does it either another 2 or 3 times, and it doesn't ever work. So my question is, why would you even introduce something like that and not have it, not have it do anything important? They kind of just wasted a very cool technique, and I feel as though it shouldn't have been Goku to use it in the tournament. It should have been like Vegeta to use it, because we have yet to see any action with Vegeta. He only fought like Botamo and Magetta and some other fodder. Like, he hasn't done anything important against like a very important enemy, but Goku's fought a lot of people in this tournament. So I was thinking, why didn't they just put Vegeta in this fight instead? It would have been cool for his character, and it would have been cool for the fans of Vegeta, including myself. And I'm not saying this because I'm biased. I just think Super isn't catering towards the other heroes in Universe 7, especially, it has to be Goku. I mean, Gohan, Vegeta, and Frieza are obviously the only ones who can probably stand up to the more stronger enemies in the universe in this tournament. But I feel as though they're not getting any shine right now. I mean, Gohan was just introduced, but he was fought. I thought that fight between Obuni, I think it was, and Gohan was needed, because we needed a moment where Gohan erases an entire universe and he has to think about what he's done and to see how his character, how he's going to react to the situation. So that was good. But from this point onwards, I want to see those guys fighting against the more stronger opponents, and we haven't seen that yet. And still, they're just putting Goku there instead. And in this fight, it could easily have been Vegeta, or it could have easily just been Hit himself, just versus 2 people. Would have been cool to see Hit versus 2 people. And I think if he would have beat both of them, it wouldn't. I wouldn't be against it. It wouldn't not make sense for him to be able to beat them, because we've seen his abilities and he's a very, very strong character. So, I mean, it would have been a struggle, but you could have possibly got it done. But no, we had Goku instead. And yeah, as I was saying before, the fight transformed from some kind of tactical fight between Hit and Dispo into just a brawl. That's what it turned into, basically. Goku was just fighting against Dispo and he didn't do anything. And then they switched place. And then before that, though, Hit was going up against Kushin. And we find out that his ropes are very explosive as well. So he leaves them all around everywhere. And Hit says, "Oh, you left your trash everywhere." I love the way Hit was talking to these guys. He was really intimidating towards them near the end. And yeah, so Hit just used this shockwave to just get past all of the explosions. Pretty easy. But it doesn't knock him out, though, which is odd enough. But it does damage him. And then at this point, him and Goku switch places. And Goku goes up against Kushin. And this fight was just whatever, really. It was just one of those, I run up to you and punch you. Because Goku, he transforms blue. And then he just dashes straight through the minefield. Not getting hurt. For reasons unknown to me. And he's not in Super Saiyan God form. So I couldn't say he moved faster than the bombs could hit him. He just charged straight through the explosions. And then managed to hit Kushin. Which was... I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, this episode had things where it's just like, oh, what? Okay. It wasn't really, I didn't find it epic. It was just, why? Why? If Hit took precautions and decided to strike him from far, why is Goku just charging through all the explosions and nothing's happening to him? Whatever. And, Hit again attacks Dispo, but this time completely overpowers him. And he actually used the same animation they used for when he beat Vegeta back in the Universe 6 vs Universe 7 tournament. It's the exact same animation. They just took out Vegeta and put in Dispo. I mean, is that either a good thing or a bad thing? Because the animation is pretty cool. It was a very cool animation. It's very animated. It shows, the ragdoll physics, I would say. How do I describe it? It was just very good animation. Do you know what I mean? And so after that, Hit picks up Dispo by his ear, which I thought was really cool. And he just throws him off the stage, but then he gets saved again by Kushin. But this time, Hit knocks out Kushin. And Dispo managed to retreat. And at this point, Toppo tells Dispo it's not all about justice anymore. It's just about survival or erasure. So, I think the Pride Troopers are changing their minds about things. Which I don't think... Well, I think they already had their mind set up before the tournament started. Because they did really gang up on... Anybody they fought against, they ganged up on them. So they had that mentality from the beginning, but Toppo's now solidified it. He's actually said it out loud, so we know now. And Jiren still hasn't said anything, which I think at this point he needs to say something, because you can't stay silent forever, you know, and I want to know what's inside his mind and what he's thinking and what kind of person he is. Hopefully he says more things soon, but for now he's just grunting or just looking. So we have that. And yeah, I really feel as though Goku should never have been in this episode, and it should have been either someone else like Vegeta or just Hit. But I guess I'm pretty sure it's going to be different in the manga, or maybe it's going to be the same. I don't know. But for now, I feel as though the manga, the way it's telling events and the way it's structuring its fights is a lot more interesting than the way that the anime is doing it. And yeah, let's hope the next episode is going to be Master Roshi, and I can already assume what the episode is going to be like. It might be pretty funny. It probably is, but actually, I would like to mention about the next episode is that it's titled A Desperate Battle, Master Roshi's Sacrifice, and Goku says, Master Roshi, don't die. So something important might actually happen here. We might lose Master Roshi either through death or through just elimination. So that's going to be very interesting to see. But from the other shots of the episode, it seems like he's going to be battling with some like cute girl or something, and he's going to have to try and overcome what, you know, I mean, he seems as though he got better, but he might be forced back into his pervy ways again. So, you know, that was what I was talking about when I said it might be funny, but there actually might be some sinister side to this episode, which will be interesting to see. I'm thinking about the episode after that, what's going to happen. It better be something to do with someone other than Goku, because I'm tired now. I really am. We'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below, and I'll see you all later. Peace.